appears that this prosecution has been built around a single forensic artifact, and with investigators unable to corroborate it through traditional physical, digital, or relational evidence. The case likely hinges on whether a jury finds the DNA evidence sufficiently reliable and exclusive to overcome the absence of all other links. This doesn't assert innocence or guilt. It's just looking at it from a structural point of view. This is getting rid of the emotion, right? Because I'm going to tell you something. As much as guilters want to say we lack critical thinking skills, guilters that are like, hang him, he should die, he's a piece of shit, take his money, make him suffer, those people are unhinged. They are just as unhinged as people writing to Bryan Kohberger telling him that they are in love with him and they want to marry him. Trust and believe Bryan Kohberger doesn't want to marry any of these Looney Tunes out here, okay? I think he knows exactly what's going on right now, and in all likelihood is, I believe, innocent. And I'll get to why I believe that. But this is for all the guilters and the people who believe he's innocent and the people in the middle to just hear these things. I want to hear what you think about what I'm saying, because this is really just removing the emotion and looking at it from a statistical standpoint. Like how often do these things happen, these types of cases? And when they do happen, how often do they end in a plea deal or a guilty, or do they even go to, like, these are the things that are important to look at, because even though you can't draw a causal relation, you can draw a correlative. You can say, well, it happens like this. And so this kind of looks like that too. And so then it doesn't mean it is, but a lot of times that's the way I learn a lot of times, metaphorically or comparatively. It's easier to understand things in that way if you can't conceive it in any other way, right? And I think it's a more objective way to look at it. So check it out, right? Historically, cases with one-touch DNA artifact, no motive, no relationship, and no corroboration, which is what we have here, if we're being honest, if everybody's being honest, they're vulnerable to reasonable doubt arguments, expert testimony, chain of custody scrutiny, and alternative explanations. The prosecution would bear a heavy burden to explain why nothing else exists, right? And this is what we've been saying, all the people from the beginning who weren't willing to just say, yes, he did it because he looks creepy, which, by the way, I don't think he looks creepy. You could take anybody's fucking picture and be like, look how creepy this person looks, okay? Like, look, here, let's do this. Let's just pick this guy, okay? Oh, this guy. Right? He's not creepy, but like you could be like, oh, look at how creepy he looks. What's going on with this guy? He looks real creepy like. What's that little smirk on his? I mean, literally, that's what the news fucking does, okay? Like, I'm over it. Stop it. Stop it. Okay?